Saskia, come on, we need to get back. I'll wait by the car. When you're done being childish, we can go home.
I play Saskia's mum. It starts, you are introduced to Saskia in the character, well, my character, when Saskia's quite young. And there is the incident with Saskia's friend. It's obviously quite a traumatic time for the family, for Saskia and for her mum. And they already, I think, have quite a fraught relationship. And the incident with the friend splits their relationship completely, I think.
When she gets older, she's very cold to the people around her. I mean, she has a big argument with her mum. She's not in contact with her mum. You don't know why, but obviously something's happened. And she kind of pushes away the guy who used to be her boyfriend, and she's not very nice to her sister. And I think that's probably because of what happened.
Is that you?
Yeah.
God, you look so much like your mum.
That was pre-broken, Saskia.
Listen what Anna said. It was out of order. Look what you've achieved now.
You don't have to be a go-between, Rob. She's just like that.
I play Saskia, who is the lead character in the film. She's a very intelligent and driven person. She's quite isolated and really sort of specific and driven with what she wants to do. She sort of doesn't have a lot of time in her life for, you know, fluff or friends or anything like that. Hello? Hello? From a female perspective, I think you can identify, because I think she's a really three-dimensional role, and I think, you know, a lot of women will be able to see themselves in her. She's a career woman, you know, she's intelligent, she has a life of her own, and I think you sort of get into her way of life, and you're let into her flat and into her job and into, you know, all elements of what she does. So I think when things start to fall apart around her, you really go with that. You're really on that journey.
Thursday, please.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is probably meet on Thursday morning.
Glad you could join us.
Now, some of us are a little bit behind as of yesterday, but we have got the weekend and the whole week before the big Friday. So please make that time up and be sure that you do.
As long as we don't burn the candle at both ends, we should all be all right by next Friday.
What you do in your spare time is up to you, as long as the work doesn't suffer.
Sorry.
Kate will fill you in on the details. We need to talk about other things.
Yeah, I played Jason, who is the boss of the office, you know, from the main character where a lot of the action takes place, really. Yeah, he's a city boy. He's a bit of a wide boy in some respects. I know we talk quite a lot about those kind of office stereotypes. It was interesting to kind of play with those as well. Yeah, he's sort of the main guy in the office, really. I mean, I don't think I'm in all of the office bits and pieces, but and yeah, he sort of introduces, you know, another character as well to it, which is he's got kind of a almost like a secret relationship in some respects with another character. But you know, again, I don't really want to talk too much about that.
I play Kate, and I feel sorry for her, I gotta say. Because, you know, she's kind of like just in her own little world, trying to be nice and trying to just get on with life and make friends and be nice. And, well, she doesn't get treated she doesn't get treated very well in return.
Is it you?
It's what me?
Just tell me.
Just tell you what? I wonder if people will like her, warm to her, because she's obviously, she's not all bad. And I'm hoping that some people might be able to see that she's just somewhat threatened by Saskia, and I think you only obviously see her really with Saskia, so the behaviour between the two of them, and there's obviously some tension there.
Saskia?
Yes?
David. Jason may have mentioned me.
Yes. Sorry, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to help.
So David's very much sort of brought into the film via the Jason character, who's sort of the head honcho in the office, and Jason kind of brings David in because there is some kind of corporate foul play going on. And then he's very much brought in to help the sort of new young girl, Saskia, where they're going to try and tie up a really, really big deal that they think there might be some foul play beneath.
I play a rather bored city detective who thinks he's on a very routine case. Somebody's, well, I won't go into what has happened, but he's there to investigate something that's very, very run-of-the-mill, and he slowly discovers that there's something out of the ordinary about this case and becomes embroiled in a plot which is much thicker than he'd anticipated.